Welcome to Book Root Readings, your channel for classic, nature, and living children's books. Click the subscribe button to be notified of new readings. Enjoy the story. An Earthworm's Life, written and illustrated by John Himmelman. An Earthworm's Life, written and illustrated by John Himmelman. For Bill Yule, may your meadows be filled with worms. Earthworm, Lumbricus terra trees. Earthworms spend most of their lives underground. They tunnel through the soil, eating it as they go. They also eat dead leaves. After plants and soil pass through an earthworm's body, the earthworm leaves the waste materials in small piles near the entrance to its tunnel. These piles are called castings. Castings contain nutrients and help plants grow. An earthworm's tunnel allows air into the soil, so farmers and gardeners are happy to have earthworms around. Have you ever noticed earthworms on a street or sidewalk after a heavy rain? They have been flooded out of their tunnels and are looking for a drier place to dig a new burrow. There is no such thing as a male earthworm or a female earthworm. Every earthworm is a hermaphrodite. Sometimes it acts like a male and sometimes it acts like a female. All earthworms can lay eggs. An earthworm spends most of its life hidden beneath our feet. The young earthworm tunnels through the soil. In spring, an adult earthworm leaves its egg case in an underground burrow. 2 months later, a baby earthworm hatches from its egg. It crawls out of the egg case. At night, it feeds on dead leaves. Sometimes the earthworm eats soil. The soil goes through the earthworm's body. It comes out as a pile of round balls called castings. By fall, the earthworm is nearly full grown. It pulls dead plants into its burrow. The earthworm eats the plants until winter. Then it is time to sleep. Spring rains bring the earthworm back to the surface. When a hungry mole comes near, the earthworm sneaks away. The earthworm begins to look for a mate. It finds one outside a nearby burrow. Soon, part of the earthworm's body bulges with eggs. A ring full of eggs comes loose. The earthworm slips out of it. The ring becomes an egg case. The earthworm leaves it behind. When the earthworm comes above ground, a robin grabs it. The robin struggles to pull the earthworm out of its tunnel. But the earthworm is strong. The robin gives up. One summer night, heavy rains fall from the sky. By morning, the earthworm's burrow is filled with water. It searches for a drier place to live, but it gets stranded on a basketball court. A young boy picks up the earthworm. He puts it in a garden. The earthworm spends the rest of the summer tunneling among roots and eating soil. When cold weather returns, the earthworm sleeps underground. In spring, the earthworm begins a new journey. Words you know: burrow, an underground tunnel. Castings, piles of soil and plants that have passed through an earthworm. Egg case, a protective covering for eggs. Mole, a small mammal that lives underground and eats plants, insects, and earthworms. Robin, a songbird that eats earthworms and insects. Roots, the part of a plant that takes in water and nutrients from the soil. The roots of most plants grow underground. Soil, the upper layer of earth that contains broken down rocks and rotting plants.